Okay, I'm going to tell you my possum story. I have a heart trap that I put in my yard to catch little animals that come trespassing in my yard. They decide they want to eat my grubs or go after my bulbs for my flowers. So it's like this jihad that I'm on. So I got squirrels, possums, skunks. It's like I have a fatwa against all these critters. So in the last 2 weeks, I've caught 2 possums, a skunk, and a squirrel. And so I released them. The skunk I took down by the river with Hannah. And the skunk didn't want to come out of the trap. So, I mean, how do you go up to a skunk trap and you go, get out, because you're going to get sprayed, right? You're afraid you're going to get sprayed. So finally, we got the skunk to go out of the trap and start to run free. And I look up, and all of a sudden I see 2 people, like freaking out. Oh, it's a skunk! It's a skunk! So I'm like, oh, sorry. And so I go around the bush, and guess what I see? I was like, oh my goodness, there's tents. It's a tramp camp. Like the homeless are living down by the river. And so I inadvertently released the skunk, my bad, down by the tramp camp. So then I come back and I put some more peanut butter on my trap and I put it down. And every day I check the trap. And one day I come, I look in the trap, there's no peanut butter, but the trap doors have not dropped. I'm like, what's up? So I look real close and there's a ton of ants. So the ants ate all the peanut butter. So I grab the trap, I come around to the other side of my house and I put it down and I just leave it. I didn't go in and get any more peanut butter. I'm getting ready to come home today. My daughter comes home from school, sends me a text, Dad, you got a possum in the trap. I'm like, how did I catch a possum in the trap where there's no bait in the trap? So obviously I have the dumbest possum in Manchester came up to my property and trapped himself. So I said, okay, fine. Usually, a lot of times, over the last 10 years, when I catch an animal, I bring it over to my friend Jeff's house, and over by Bearbrook, Brookside Church. So let him go dig up Jeff's grubs. I don't care. So I bring the possum over, and I walk down into the woods behind Jeff's house. Possum's freaking out, like, oh, this is heaven. He's got woods, he's got water, and because when I catch these guys, I say, hey, you're going to hate me now, but you're going to like me, the country women are a little bit better than the city women. So it's kind of country living. So this possum, I let him out, and he runs and he jumps into this little river, and he starts to swim. I had no idea possums could swim. I said, this is pretty cool. So I started to film him. And there he was swimming right towards a culvert with, this is spring, so, culverts, the river's kind of, the water's rushing underneath Elm Street. I'm like, oh no! And sure enough, he gets to the culvert, gets sucked right into the road. I said, are you kidding me? That's the reason I have a heart trap, is because I have a heart. So now, he goes down about 20 feet. It's only yay deep, and so the possum is standing up like this, up against the granite culvert, and he's just standing there. I'm like, great. So I start putting tree limbs down to try to get him to climb on the tree limb, but he didn't want to do that, and so that tree limb wasn't long enough anyhow. So I get rid of that one. I get another tree limb. I put it down, and I'm like, come on, buddy, come on. This guy's not so stupid after all, because he actually starts to go against the current, coming towards me. I'm like, a little more, and I get the tree limb behind his little booty. And so now I got the stick behind his booty, and I'm kind of guiding him up against the current. But the closer he gets to the mouth of the culvert, the faster the river is raging. And so I leave my stick stationary. It's not yay big around. It's a good sized branch. And he starts to go by himself, and the water pushes him back, and I catch him. So then I kind of guide him up, and he give him credit. He pulled himself up, and he got free, and now he's digging up grubs in Jeff's yard. So now that you've seen this video, I would think I will attach the video that I shot of the guy. I got a video of him going into the culvert, and that's my possum story.